Hey guys, thanks for joining me for our Kids Time with Pastor Dave this week. What is something that really excites you? That you are just get so excited for that you can't sleep, that you don't want to eat, like that you are just super excited. Maybe it's Christmas. Maybe the night before Christmas you want to stay up all night because you're so excited for what's going to happen the next day. Maybe it's when your birthday's coming and you're going to have your birthday party and you're super excited. Maybe it's when you get to go see your grandma or your grandpa. Maybe it's other holidays we have, like Halloween, like you love getting dressed up and going to trick or treat. Or maybe it's other stuff that happens, getting a present or having a great your favorite food or a special meal. Like there's lots of things that can excite us, and that idea of being excited. There's a biblical word that's kind of similar, and the word in the Bible is joy. Now, joy is something that God gives us, and so while unlike excitement, it's not. It lasts longer. Excitement is I'm excited for right now, and then that will fade. Joy lasts. So I remember a time when I was growing up that I got super excited. So my parents told me about 2 weeks beforehand that we were going to be going on vacation to head down to Florida to go spend a week at Disney World. We were going to go to the home of Mickey Mouse. I was super excited. I could not wait to go see Mickey and Donald and Goofy and Pluto and Minnie and Chip and Dale and all the characters to go ride the rides and have all kinds of fun at Disney World. And so the night before we were going to leave, like I could not sleep. I wanted to stay up all night because I had the thought that if I stayed up all night, it would get here even faster. And like I just could not wait. I was so excited. I had a great week down in Disney. We got to ride all the rides, go to all the different parks at Disney World. We got to go to the water parks and ride the water rides and to go to the Magic Kingdom and Epcot and MGM Studios. It was awesome. My favorite ride was the Star Wars adventure they had. That was awesome. I love that. We had all kinds of good food. We also got to go to SeaWorld while we were down there and see the whales and the dolphins. It was just an awesome week. We took one of my best friends with us and just had a lot of fun. It was so much fun going down to Disney World. And I was so excited for being at Disney. But a couple weeks after being down in Florida, we'd come back home. And my parents dropped me off for a week of camp sponsored by our church. It was called church camp, where we spend a week living in cabins and being split up in different groups with other kids that we don't know, and we get to learn about the Bible and about Jesus, and we play games, we sing songs, we have worship, we do all kinds of awesome, fun stuff, and I love church camp. And so it was a great week. Our theme for that week was shine. The theme verse was out of the book of Philippians, where it says that we would shine like stars in the universe. It was awesome, so much fun. I love that week. And so my parents came to pick me up on Friday night. And on Friday night, when my dad is picking me up, he asks, like, hey son, how was your week? Did you like it? And I told him, Dad, that was the best week of my life ever. And my dad didn't tell me at the time, but I found out later that he was pretty hurt by that. Because in his mind, he just spent a lot of money for our family to go down to Florida and spend a week at Disney World. And then to hear me say that, the best week of my life was at a week of church camp where it wasn't that expensive. And he was a bit hurt by that. But he began to understand, and he understood some then, that there was a difference. That while I was very excited for Disney and had a lot of fun there, that at church camp I discovered something else. And that's joy. That no matter what happens in our life, we can have joy, which is the sense of delight, the sense of being happy, not because of something we're doing or that's happened to us, but because of God's love for us. The Bible tells us that God loves us all the time, always. That no matter what you've done, whether a good thing or a bad thing, God always, always, always loves you. And He wants you to know that. And because of God's love for us, we can have joy. We can have delight even when it's rainy and cold and we can't go outside. Even when it's sunny and bright, we can go play outside. When we're sad, when we're happy, we can have joy because joy comes from knowing that God loves you. And so I had the best week of my life ever that week because I learned all about God's love for me and that God loves me. And so because He loves me, I can shine bright with joy like a star in the sky. And I hope that you will be excited, and not just excited for a moment, but excited forever for your life, because you know that God, the God of all things, loves you. He knows your name. He knows you, and He loves you. No matter when you listen well to your parents or when you don't. No matter when you do good at school or when you don't. No matter when you are a good friend and when you aren't. God loves you always. And because of that, you can have joy. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Thanks for joining me. Bye.